Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money on Thursday, August the 5th. Hello, NFL football season. Those of you watching, you know what? We'll roll out the plays everywhere. I know on the phone, folks are like, the scroll is so tiny. We'll put it out here because with the new format, if you're watching on Twitter, wonderful. New to the show, happy to have you. YouTube crew, you've been ready. You got your notification bells on, stuff like that. You know when we roll out here every day, 12 noon Eastern every day. And Facebook, welcome back to the party. Glad to have everybody back here on the show. So, you know what I do. I'm just checking. I don't even really have to check to see if the show is streaming because it is wonderful. Look at this. It's already on. I love it. Look at this. This is what we like to see here. Great. All right. So, welcome. Yesterday, free picks. I'm not sure. Where's my little sheet from yesterday? Oh, my goodness gracious. Here we go. You know what? We did Total Chaos last night with Ali, and I had the picks there on the other page. And you know me. I roll out old school style. So, first fives, we go 1-1 with a push. Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Seattle. Actually, 1 and 2 because we had the Braves first five. They won for the game for us. Miami, Detroit went down. Dodger run line was a winner. It is what it is. And premium play wise, basically a push, maybe a small win or loss depending on your juice on some of the stuff. But either way, it is what it is. We're gonna come back. It's a new day, and we have football in the house. You gotta love it. NFL's finally come back, and there's a CFL also. I got a CFL pickup scrolling there, so hopefully you enjoy that. I don't know. We'll see how we do with some CFL. But picks are scrolling, and they're up on top. And let's get right to the comment section. Hello. Antoine saying, go Cowboys today versus Steelers. Leo, welcome. Welcome to the show. Phillies or the Nats today? I had the Phillies yesterday. I'm back on the Phils today. We will take Philly. Nola, again, not a great year by any stretch of the means. Joe Rosso, do I want to get behind the Nationals? Philly's a little hot, right? 4 straight. 140 on the road. I get it. It's high, 150-ish. That being said, I'm still taking Philly. I got Philly myself at 143, Leo, so I'm sticking with them. King D, good morning. Welcome. Tyreek, top of the morning for you. Yeah. A little Thursday tailgate action. Football Thursday. Mr. Earl, how are you? Thanks for popping in. I'm so glad that Tim Shade looks so much better, doesn't he? Get on him for that. Nick, what do you say? Yeah, always. Try every day, Nick. We try to give him a little bit, day in, day out. It's a grind. You know how it is. We've chatted. It is a daily grind trying to make it. It is what it is. And there's Mr. Tim. There you go. Clean shaven Tim. I gotta pull something out of the hat here and clean up a little bit. It's in a couple days. Steelers or the Cowboys, Stanley? Well, one, scroll-wise, we're already on the under. Premium side of things, I've said this before. Leo, go back like 2 shows ago for my selection here. Dr. Ward's in the house. The picks are blurry. Listen, the picks are blurry on the bottom, yes, but watch this. I'm going to pull out, and then boom, they shouldn't be blurry. They're all big on top. I got the bubble, and I got the scroll. I was thinking especially for you, good doctor, so you can get them all in there. So as soon as their comments come down, they pop up big. They should be bigger this way. Hopefully they're bigger this way. I'm just assuming they are, Dr. Ward. I don't know. I'm not watching on my phone. But I don't know. Hopefully it works out that way. We'll see what happens. Antoine Daniels, liking the Phillies first five. I can get mine Phillies first five. I like them for the game. And we always worry about the Philly bullpen. First five number on Phillies, probably the 150. It's got to be around the same, right? Yeah, 170-ish. I'm just playing them for the game. I'm playing them for the game. Tom DeHart, good morning. Thanks for popping in. Try to find some money today. Yes, thumbs up for the shave there. Good job. Give me some good ones today. We got you covered. We got a lot of good ones, Honda. We got you. Here we go. We got NFL on the under. We got Canadian Football League, again, on the under tonight. And baseball, we got a couple first fives. Total, we got the sides. So we'll grab the totals here first. So Seattle. Now, Not that I'm loving. Will I be shocked here if the Yanks win? No, not at all. I mean, come on, you're a $2 fave here. Cortez has been pitching excellent, which is why we also kind of like the under here 9.5. But will I take a shot at basically plus $2 here? No, what do we have? I'm looking at the line here. So I go 185, and actually I see the line here is up to, I see a couple of 190s out there. So maybe find a little something better. Will I be shocked if this game is 1-0 Seattle in the fifth inning or 2-1? Seattle could score a run or two. They had a nice little win streak. I came to an end yesterday, but will I be shocked if Seattle has a little bit of win? This is a value play for me. Cortez has pitched excellent. I get it, but hey, Yankees, all right, you got Gallo, you brought in Rizzo to hit lefties a little bit, Odor. These are still the Yankees. We've seen them lay eggs. They've been on underruns before, having trouble. So I'll take a shot here, plus 185. Same with the Pirates here. So we're all at the Pirates. Again, bad team. I don't like the Pirates at all. But plus $2 for Sonny Gray, who's one of the worst first five pitchers. And I've said this before about Sonny. Not particularly well first five. Doesn't pitch that good at home. And I have the number right here. 5.37 ERA is last seven. 5.23 ERA at home. Not a guy I want to get behind, even against a poor Pittsburgh team. And overall, 2-10. 2-10-2. That's about 17% cash in the first five. So Pirates are plus $2. Much like this Seattle, at big plus money, I will take shots here on those guys. So what do we got here? Big X coming into the chat. Here's my Jersey buddy. Welcome. Yeah, and hit the like button. It's not that difficult. And if you don't like what I say, hit the dislike button. Leave a comment. YouTube, Facebook, whatever. If you're on Twitter, comment. I don't mind. It is what it is. We're going to win. We're going to lose. We try to win more than we lose, folks. So it's not that difficult. Another Jersey guy coming in here. We love when Jersey's in the house. The Ruffians are here. Jersey bringing it. And lean on Angels and the Rangers game. Yeah, I actually like here. Give me the Angels, Nick. I have the Angels. I like the over here with Bundy and Howard. I like the Angels themselves. I got them at 102 earlier. And listen, Bundy, again, not that great. I think he'll give up some runs. Texas with Howard. First start, over from Pittsburgh. Over from Philly. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe the change of scenery does him good. I don't know. You're going from Philly to Texas. It's not like he's going to like a super ballpark, which is pitcher friendly. And the Angels could hit. They got a couple guys that get hit on their team. So, and the bullpen, not too good. So I'm going to look at the Angels and the over. I'm going to take them both there, Nick. So both sides, side and total, Angels and the over. Marlins money line for Nick here. I had the Marlins yesterday. Loser on the Marlins. Today, the lines come down. I wanted, last night I should have took the Marlins at plus 140 because now they're at plus 118. So lines down, people coming in on the Marlins. I just can't bet them. I lost on them yesterday. And the problem betting the Marlins is that offense is bad. I can't go back. I did yesterday. I can't go back on them. But I could see why you want to. I mean, the line move says, why not take the Marlins take a shot there? Something about CFL. You know what? I'm like, people are going to ask about CFL. And disclaimer here, I can't tell you who's won Grey Cups in the past. I don't know CFL. But I looked a little this one. I'm like, let's just throw out a little play here on the end. We'll see what happens. We cash this puppy, Frederick, and I'll definitely look into more CFL stuff going forward. Good morning, Mr. Elliott. How are you today? King D had the Marlins yesterday also. Yeah, I had them. It happens. So back to the scroll picks. So only really two first fives I like. A lot of these, if I'm taking a fave, I just can't take at 170 like the Phillies. I got Phillies for the game here, or something like Cincinnati or Colorado, $2 faves at first fives, $3. I can't. If they're had the Braves first five yesterday, and they were only, I think, minus 120 or whatever. They lost the first five, ended up winning the game. I couldn't sleep at night if I had a 230 first five loser and then they won for the game and I ended up with a loser. No. So a lot of these games are just a no play for me here. Short of finding something like a 110 range, I'd maybe jump out at some. You see me more take dogs here on the first fives. That's the only way I'm going to go. I'm not going to really take faves on first five, especially laying 160, 180, $2. That's not what I do. I don't do that in my real life. I'm not going to come in a video and say I do that. I'm not a big fave guy like that. So, 150, 155, top of the line for money lines for me. Back to the chitty chat. All right, Elliot's coming in. Yankees run line, Cortez. Okay, we can see that. I mean, I'm like Elliot. You came in late. I'm taking Seattle based on first five. I think it's cool, 1 or 2. Yanks are playing better for sure. Seattle's an awful loss, but for plus 185, I'll take a shot first five on Seattle. But again, if you're taking a side here, it's got to be Yanks run line because I'm not laying $2. Mets money line. If this is a game here, the lines come down a little bit. I had the Marlins yesterday. I just canked the Mets. The Mets aren't going to be in first place by the end of the weekend. They're gone. San Fran run line here. Who we got on Hill? Alex Wood today, right? I believe. Wood versus Kelly. Run line. I get behind the run line there. Astros in off the loss against Minnie. They should, right? They should beat up Minnie. Griffin Jacks from Minnesota. Again, this is a guy. What's he got? 18 innings, 16 hits, 12 earned runs, 5 innings. So he's not going to go deep. Twins bullpen's not that good. My concern here with the Astros, and I like the over in this game. I did a little Total Chaos last night with Allie in the Insider's room, and I went over here. My thought is Minnesota's bad pitching, and the Astros could hit. My one concern is coming off the Dodger game, and the Dodger series are going to be a little flat. Framber Holmes pretty solid. Let's be honest. Astros should win this one like 8-1, right? The Astros should just, right to score. It should be easy and done with. Jays on the run line. Who do we got Toronto here against Cleveland? Stripling, McKenzie. Yeah, they should. Let's be honest. McKenzie's terrible. This is a game. I ended up saying take the under 9.5, and I see it's down to 9 in some spots now. You look at these two pitchers, you're thinking over. But you know what? I just think under. I mean, Cleveland's offense is not something I like. Both of the bullpens are above average bullpens for me. Toronto's been on an under run lately. I think they're 2-7 on an under run. I mean, yeah. Jays again should get it done. You know me, I'm not laying this kind of number, Ellie. Toronto 188 with Ross Stripling. Come on, and he's on the Cowboys. All right, Dave's coming in like the White Sox run line. Big Keuchel, big on a one line versus Lynch. Liking the big's one thing. I don't know. The under has been good to me in these White Sox games. They haven't really been hitting much. Should they win? Yes. I mean, what is the juice on a run line here? I mean, I'm not a big fan of Lynch. That's for sure. I might come in on this run line play myself off a loss. You know what? Minus 101, minus 108. I like it, Dave. I'm going to come in on it myself. Jay Hyper's liking the Steelers -2. Jay, listen, I have this up as a premium. The total is listed. But if you go back to like Football Friday show or any previous shows last week when I've talked about this game, we've talked about it. So you can save yourself $34 if you go back and watch a video. But I'm not giving that on a show today. People have already purchased it. So. Dog of the day, Twins plus 105. Flat spot for Houston coming off Dodgers. I just said that. I can totally see a bad spot here for Houston. It's just tough backing the Twins with Jax and this bullpen. Houston can still pull this out. We've seen Twins bullpen not really up to snuff, but definitely worth a shot. I will definitely say it's worth a shot. Most confident play today? I got a few games I really like here. I mentioned the Angels. I think the Braves. Tukey's on the hill today. I do not like the Cardinals. Not that I want to lay 145, 150 with Colorado, but here I am laying that number. And people in the show, they will tell you, I don't come in and tell you to lay big numbers like this, but the Cubs are not a team I love. I really like the under in the Yankees game. And I try not to just say this is the one game I like, because especially baseball, it's not about one game. Their baseball is it's such a different betting animal for me, I guess I'd say, Leo, because there's just so much action, and I bet a lot of baseball games. I take a lot of dogs and stuff like that. So to say there's one I like, I don't like to say because I can go, 2-3, but the two dogs win and it's a big plus money day, but you end up taking a fave because you like that. And, I don't like to say there's one. I like everything. Short of me come out and say this is my favorite and I love this game so much. Baseball season, you really won't see that from me. Football's a little different. There's more games, more ways to split the bankroll in football. I think there's games you like, but games you just love. Baseball, I don't really look at it that way for me. And I don't want to come here and say that and say to jump on something because that's, I haven't said that here for baseball in the entire season. College basketball, we find something we like more than others. Absolutely love a game for a reason. Baseball, nah, just way too much action. Days like in the under football game, 32. Yep. Hey, we talked about it last week. We had it at 34. So if it was at 34 and now it's down. So we talked about this again. If you're new to the show, don't be new anymore because we give out games way ahead of time. We could have 34, now it's down to 32. What do you think about San Fran? King, for me, it would be a run line play. Arizona's bad. We know this. So we'll take Wood here. A little. No, I'm not laying the one. Let me get his number in front of us here. 160. Open to 180 down to 165. I see a 167. I see a 158. All over the place here. It'd be a run line for me, King. I don't want to lay big numbers on the road. So Giants should get it done. Yeah, Diamondbacks are terrible. Lakers roster joke. Early NBA title odds. Antoine, yeah, it's a joke because if you're going to bet on the Lakers, you're going to lose. The joke is that Melo, LeBron, Trevor Ariza, Marc Gasol, Dwight Howard, all 36-plus years old. Westbrook's 32, and that's not even like a young 32. Ellington's 33. Kent Brazemore's 32. AD's 28, and he's been hurt in half of his seasons. I mean, God, Malik Monk. I mean, all right. So some of these guys are playing in the Olympics. It is August. The season's supposed to start, and you got LeBron and these cats, Melo. They take off as it was. And again, NBA regular season, I think I was 22 and 30 picking it. I bet more games in a week of baseball than I did the entire NBA regular season. No betting allowed NBA regular. It's a complete joke. I don't know why people would bet it. And people love to come in here and bet. Who do you got in the NBA tonight? I mean, how am I betting? How am I telling you what to bet? Because I don't even know who's suiting up. The guys 10 minutes before the game, they want to sit out. They're making $27 million a year, and they don't care enough to play. But you're going to bet a game and put your money. You come home from work on a bet a game. You don't even know who's playing. Stay away. No betting allowed. All right. Playoff time, guys are going to show up. Nothing but action. Regular season, stay the heck away. Futures, anybody but the Lakers. Anybody but the Lakers, I bet on. That team is going to fall apart. Again, old guys, babies who are going to sit out. And that's not just on the Laker team. You got guys, we could talk about the Clippers and Kawhi Leonard and George sitting out all the time too. So that's us. But no, Lakers. No way. No way I'm taking the Lakers. I'll be fading the Lakers all year. You feel confidently. I like it. Done with the White Sox. For me, run line on the White Sox today off the loss. They're too good. And this is, stupid. I'm just going to grab low-hanging fruit to eat. Better team, you should win. I had the Red Sox yesterday. Big play for me. I'm taking the Red Sox. You lost a couple in a row. You're playing a terrible Tiger team. Excuse me, I had Tigers yesterday, Red Sox on Tuesday. You're playing a bad team, win. You're in first place. You're a good team. Take care of the team that's overachieved and still a bad team. Like the White Sox today. You just lost bad to the Kansas City Royals, 20 games under 500, whatever case he is. Take care of business today. Take care of business. Sometimes you just put everything aside and be like, you know what? This team is better. It should win. It's just that simple. 162 games is a long game. One game out of them, you can pick and say, this is a game they should win. They should win this game. Off a loss, win the game. Win the game. Michael, your pick, say Steelers under 33, White Sox under 9.5, Phillies over 9.5. Steelers under, we've been talking about that, yeah. White Sox under, they've been KC and Chicago have been playing unders for 2 weeks now. Absolutely. Phillies over, I can see some runs here. Bad bullpens, and Phillies could hit, and the Nationals still have some guys who could hit. Specifically one guy, Juan Soto, who maybe my MVP ticket is alive with Tatis out, DeGrom's gone. Who knows? Maybe Freddie Freeman turns it on a little bit, but hopefully Soto get things done for me here in Washington. Casey's been beating these schools lately. Yeah, absolutely. We talked to Elliot. I said that the other day, right? I was like, oh, it's a lefty, but the White Sox, okay, winning. I think they're 20-8 or 20-9, whatever they are versus lefty is great. But you know what? They're hitting 200 versus lefty, so doesn't mean they're going to come out and crush the ball and win this 15-2 just because you got to win a record against the team. Braves money line, Eric. I am on Tukey here. I liked the Braves yesterday before the pitching change. I'm going to take them again. Wade LeBlanc is not. I feel bad kicking St. Louis's back in. I have all year. Like, they're not a good team. They're a 500 team. You go out and get Lester and J.A. Happ. Great if it was 2012, but it's 2021. Braves tried to fill in some holes in the outfield. Super. So give me the Braves here. I'll be on Braves. I'll be on the under because, again, two teams that kind of struggle to hit. You like the over here, Nick? I'm on the under. I am on the under in the Braves game. I got under 9, and I'm happy. St. Louis, one of the worst hitting teams in the league. And the Braves, they got some new guys in there, but still, I'm going under here. I'm going under. Elliot's on the Braves also. Why not? We like the Braves. All right, we got let's see. In front of the red Jeep. What is it? That's right. I was talking about it a month ago. Horrible night. Thank God for Bay Area teams. Listen, bad days someday, Pat, and we just move on. That's all right. And the Bay got it done for you. Oakland, I had Oakland yesterday. Somehow pulled it out. I marked it down as a loss, and I somehow pulled out a win. Just thinking Washington over Philly. What do you think about that? King, I am opposite. I got the Phils today, and I'm not Knowles don't have a good year, but I laid the 143, which is a big number for me. I just feel this is a game they win. Much like Colorado, I dropped the 150 on. Get 2 of my higher faves of the year. At one point, I did a rundown, I think in mid-June out of the games. And at this point, we had like 500-600 games on the year bet. And I think I had 30 games with odds over maybe 35 games with odds over 115 or something like that. So, and only a handful, maybe 5 over 127 or some ridiculous number. So I'm coming out of my usual zone of betting or where I like to go. So give me Philly here. I went to the chat instead. Your red Jeep. Oh boy. Mets are on fire. Listen, I had the Marlins yesterday. I can't play this game. This Mets team it's a tough one to get a hold of for sure. Tough team to get a hold of. Pine Bluff in the house, Chris. I know. Listen. You're easy to find. I'm going to come to Arkansas. I'm going to find you. Yes, Canadian football. I threw out a little Canadian football in the chat today. That's how we roll. We're trying to cover everybody. Everybody, try to get involved. I said if the CFL win games tonight, I'm going to try to find something CFL season every day. We'll see if we can do a little CFL for people. I took the Twins money line coming off the Dodger series. Patrick, I can't say no to that. I agree with it. Like, this is a spot you can see the Astros losing. Tough road series. They're home, and you're like, oh, Griffin Jackson, Minnesota, they should roll here. Framber's got decent home numbers. I get it, but Twins definitely worth a shot. Absolutely. I probably should have put the Twins in the bottom scroller. I probably should have grabbed them. I mean, we got Seattle and Pirates. I said, you know what, we can grab good value there. But the Twins at plus, where are they? Plus 2.25 now, 210 now. So it's come down a little bit. Definitely worth a shot. Absolutely, Patrick. Absolutely. Mr. Degenerate, Lakers going to be good. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, you'd think they'd be good with a bunch of 40-year-old guys on our team, but gotta stay healthy. Yeah, if healthy. There you go. Yeah, it's a big if. Exactly. All teams got to get healthy. Malik Monk's name. Listen, I'm just saying, Chris, how the team's just an old team. It's an old team. Malik's he's gonna get a lot of playing time, I think. Patrick says it's gonna be garbage. I think the GM's confused. He thinks it's 2010. Francisco, good morning. Thanks for coming in, my guy. Mello, ND, Dwight. I know. Listen, we'll talk about ridiculous NBA down the road, way down the road, because I do not like the NBA one day. Thoughts on the Nationals? I like Phillies today, Patrick. And I know Noel's had a bad year, but I'm grabbing the Phillies. I just don't have faith on Joe Ross, really. I'm thinking Phillies get it done. For Noah, this is like a gut play for me. I think Noel's going to come out and have a decent start. He's been, struggling all year. And I shouldn't say that because how did he just turn on in mid-July after, what are we 3.5 months of baseball? That being said, I just think Phillies win tonight. Dave, what do you think about the Sox and Tigers game tonight? Part of me wants to take the Red Sox here. But I've been wrong this whole series. I had Red Sox game 1, I had Tigers game 2. For me here, it'll be an underplay. The Sox have not been hitting the ball well, so it'll be an underplay for me. KC over 3.5 team total. Yeah, Keuchel's off a bad outing. But, Kansas City, this is a team. They traded Soler, and we'll go back to the tape, folks. I had Kansas City over tickets. I thought Kansas City's offense could hit the ball a little bit. So I won't be shocked here if they score some runs. So not shocking for me here. 2-team parlay today from King D. Phillies and the Mariners. That'd be a nice little payoff. Would it shock me? Absolutely not. I got the Phillies myself, and I said, grab Seattle first 5. Maybe they score here. Yanks could lay eggs, folks. So I like it, King. I like it. Position Giants game today, Richard. For me, it would be a lean on the run line, but no money for me on it. I can't bet Arizona, and I don't want to lay 160 here with San Fran with Wood. I mean, he started out really good, but he's come back to the pack a little, obviously. And Jay's finest, Jay Hyper. I love it. I love when Jersey comes into the house. Twins pitching, can't trust them. Listen, Griffin Jacks, I mentioned him. 18 innings, 16 hits, 12 earned runs out of the gate lately. So the bullpen is bad, yes. But on the flip side of that, we have the Astros coming, off the Dodgers series before that Giants. That's a rough little road trip. That's 2 really good teams, first place teams, basically. I mean, Dodgers aren't second, but let's be honest, Dodgers and the Twins you're going to come home. I could see them losing this game 3-2 or something. It won't shock me if the Astros lose here. I love CFL. I know I'm looking at the under, Elliot. I just for the show I said, let's people might ask, let me try to throw something new, little wrinkle into the show day. I was leaning Steelers, better than deeper squad, Patrick. Both teams, it is the Hall of Fame game. So deep, I don't know, offensively, defensively, another squad. If it really makes a difference here. Week 2, both of these teams, week 2 is something we're going to look at. And we'll talk about that on Football Friday, because we'll have a lot of stats and numbers to throw out there. So Football Friday, folks, you don't miss out. It's live 10 o'clock Fridays. I know people have lives. I get it. I got kids, I'm married, wife, 27 years. Friday night for me is nothing. It's another day. But you can always watch it on replay. About those pesky Pirates tonight. Chris, I believe the pesky Pirates are worth a shot. I grabbed them first 5 here. They are plus 210. And I mentioned Sonny Gray because the guy is 2-10 as a first 5 pitcher. 2-10-2. Worth a shot. I get it. Reds at home, better offensively. They hit the ball at home. But Sonny Gray's got a 5, I'll tell you right now, because I did it last night for a show. 5.37 ERA's last 7, 5.23 ERA at home. I mentioned his 2-10 record in first 5s. You want to lay $2? I'll take a shot with the Pirates at plus 210 here, first 5. Why not? Overall for the game, I'll probably look at the over here. It's 9. I would look at the over 9.5 now. So over for me would be there. I can't bet Sonny Gray at $2. Yeah. CFL's. That's why I really don't do CFL tonight. Opening night, I'm going to throw something out, Patrick. Again, if the game wins, I'll look into maybe putting out play later on. The game loses, you'll never see a CFL pick from me again. For the Twins game, I think when we were back in school and found out it was a substitute teacher day, how many people did their work? Substitute teacher day. Remember they just hand out a ditto? You had a sub, it'd just be a ditto day. I don't know about new kids. I remember back when I was in school, it was like, hey, they'd be like, oh, substitute teacher. Sitting around a sheet of paper, everybody had the crazy names you write down. Who's here? They call out attendance. And you'd write the bad word name, and then like you'd skip like 6 spots to write your real name, like with your other hand, so you wouldn't be. Exactly. They'll look at this like easy win. Why are you even bothering? But that game, I think it would be. Listen, you see me taking shots on Seattle, Pittsburgh. Would it be worth a shot taking a shot on the Twins here? Plus $2. I think so. But again, something I'm not playing. This is what we're rolling out today here. We got a bunch of games rolling out. So Patrick's talking about Indians with Tristan McKenzie. This spot here for me, it would be an underplay for me, Stripling it. The Jays should win this game, right? I mean, Indians, the offensive struggle. That's why I kind of like the under here. We got 2 pitchers who haven't pitched well, but I still like the under here, believe it or not, Patrick. Sidewise, no opinion. I can't tell somebody not to take an Indians or any team. We'll talk about Minnesota plus $2. You want to take 170 on the Indians worth a shot against Ross Stripling? Why not? I mean, I think Toronto Blue Jays, I think 2-7-1 to the under, maybe 2-8. What are they on? 2-7-1 run to the under lately for Toronto. So they're not crushing the ball. It's not like they're lighting teams up. Maybe they win 4-0, possibly. But hey. Again, something I'm not betting on. I'm not going to talk you off taking the Indians. All right. So there we go. We got Rockies, Yanks under, I mentioned, Braves, a couple first fives, NFL, CFL. I put CFB. It should be CFL, but it is what it is. All right. We're going to roll out of here. Tomorrow is Football Friday. So you know what that means. If you're around for the Live Late Show, super. Otherwise, put the notification bell on, subscribe. All the shows are up, so be part of that. Win and Free Pick family. We're on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Come say hello if you're on Facebook. I'm here. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Day action starting up shortly, right? We got look at this. Miami's already in the it's already bottom of the first here. So Boston, Detroit right around the corner. I'm looking at the under in that one. So I kind of like the under in that game if you want to get down on that'd be where I'd be leaning. But we're rolling out. Good luck, everybody. Bye-bye.